Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakuraso here, coming at you guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Mark Watch today, and Bonanza has kept going wild, and we have a lot of Charmer buyouts to go over. But before we begin, I actually want to ask you guys a question. Now, on the last video, we got almost 100 likes. We actually got quite a few comments. I love it when you guys comment, so keep at it. But I actually have a question, which is, what are the kinds of cards you like to see in giveaways? This could involve misprints, OTS ultis, just something cool. It could kind of be really anything, because I do eventually want to kind of upgrade, especially now that we're heading towards December holiday season, give back to the community a little bit of joy. I want to give out some cool things. I still have to do a 5K giveaway. Actually, I have not forgotten about that. So I want to hear from you guys in the comment section below, as well as what cards I'm going over in the next Mark Watch, what cards you'd like to see in giveaways. As usual, 100 likes on this video, that'd be great. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you're buying cards on TCG, please use my link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. Check out Whatnot using code Saki for $15 on your next purchase. And it has a lot of cool cards, like Charmers, right? You get these QC Charmers for cheaper. That's awesome, right? So go ahead, check that out. I appreciate it. Join the Discord and consider being a YouTube channel member. If you guys want to support the channel the best way, that's the best way to do it. We have $2 tiers, higher, and you can get YouTube channel member videos. So you got those to watch as well, which I upload one I try to upload them every once in a while as well. I got one coming up soon. And we're going to get right into this. Just remember, I also have a new P.O. box. If you guys want to send me any packs or anything to open up, hey, or just cards in general, it, you know, as long as it's, you know, keep decency, you could send me kind of whatever. And yeah, getting into it here, Dharc the Charmer QCs. These are $50 right now. Now, what's crazy to me is nobody's buying them. You see some 40s and 50s here, but you don't really see anything else. I would not buy these at $50. Why? Because believe it or not, we actually have a Starlight rare, which, guys, I've seen both of these. These Starlight looks better. And these are right now $76, $78. And I think that's why I don't have one of my own personally, because I kept my original, actually. I've used it so much compared to every other Charmer combined, is that I was like, nah, I'm not getting rid of Dharc. You know what? I spent 130 on it. I got for a good deal. I'm going to just keep it for myself, and I'm glad I did. I would not mess with the QC at 50 when we have these at like 85. And that's kind of why I was very hesitant when this card was like 20 to 30, because I was like, yeah, it's not bad. But the normal Starlight's about 80. You know, there's not too much of a difference. But at 50, yeah, I can't really recommend the QC. But again, it's not selling at 50. If it sells at 50, just go ahead. I would personally rather grab this copy here. Now, let's say you don't want to spend all that money on Chummers. Well, you got Plats here for $2.50, $3. You know, still looks pretty nice. So you can get this for $3 if you want. Wynn, the Wynn Charmer Verdant here. QC is $10, going up to 11. You could tell this is a Charmer buyout because there was no reason else to buy this. There was no other reason to buy Wynn. There was no a meta call, nothing. Nathan. All right, $10 for your wins. They were as low as 5s. I was still kind of shocked at that, but oh well. Then we've got Starlight rares, and these are like $250, $300. So getting the QCs for 10 is completely fine. I actually would rather get the QCs, even at this buyout price. And I use that very lightly because I think $10 for a win is perfectly fine. I don't consider that as a buyout price, if that makes sense, because it's like, oh, it should have been that. You do have the Plats though at $cents. So if you want to add one of these to your order, 19 listings, so it has had this huge spike. Yeah, $1 is completely fine. Eria here, QC. Now, I had this card, my 5 cards out of your trade binder, and this is, I believe, the second buyout of there. The Crow's gone up as well. I believe I went over Crow. I'm not too sure. But yeah, 5 cards out of your trade binder making moves. QC, $19, $20. If you got this at $6 to $7, right? Good job. You made some money. All right, not a financial advisor, but that doesn't mean you guys can't make money moves, right? Whatever that's supposed to mean. Beautiful card. This is way too low because remember, we are in the year of water, right? I'm only mentioning this card on my 5 card trade binder because number one, I don't go over the 5 cards of trade binder cards until a couple days or a week later, unless they get bought out. So if you guys want to see the other 3, you're going to have to go to that video, check them out. But Eria is the card to get because, guys, it's the year of water. All right, we're gonna get all these water decks that are meta relevant. Imagine another format with Snake Eyes, but with water cards, right? That is something we might be heading into eventually. And Eria is going to see play just like Hida. And QCs less than 20. I still don't think this is much. Like compared to the actual ceiling of this card, I don't think $19 is crazy. I would be lying if I said I thought that. I'd be lying. You have the Starlights, which is funny. I still have my Starlight. 255 does go up to 315 though. So can these go to 200? Probably, but Echo's pretty rare, so these will hold some value. Then you got Plats at like $1. You know, if you want the cheap version. Stream Dragon Ruler of Droplets here. All the Dragon Ruler babies have been getting bought out. You got 13, 14 here. You've got 28s on the reds, which is, this card looks amazing, but come on, y'all. The Lightnings are 13s, which you guys see, like, they're like 4 or 5 here. This guy was, yeah, $5 and then shot to the moon. Same with, nah, this guy was never low, actually, huh? And then you got the Reactant, right, which is 15. So these cards never really dropped. I don't know why the other ones dropped and these didn't. But the babies have been going up. Same with the Dragon Rulers. I've talked about getting these Dragon Rulers as well. $10 for your Redoxes. Still kind of fine for Redox, $10. Title 16 going to 25. Now that is a lot more. I don't really like 25s, but again, I saw this card at 10 and I just said, you know what? It just is what it is at 7-8. Blasters are 19-20 going up to 35 up here. Again, not shocked. Then you even have Dragon Lore of Storms here at $7, $8, going all the way up to 20. I'm not shocked here. Personally, I got my QCs for when they were, because this was one of the only ones that I wanted, and I'm like, no, these will go up eventually. And I'm kind of glad I did not hesitate to get them. I ended up getting playsets of all of them, even though they're all at 2, because there's just no reason to get 2 of each copy. I'd rather just get the 3rd, and I'm glad I did, because I can have my deck, which I want to play Dragon Ruler deck. That's why I got them, as well as they're very collectible. I got my 8 cards, and then the other 4, aka, you know, the 1 win, the 1 blue, the 1 red. If I need them for other decks, hey, I have them. So, or it goes up to 3. Blaze. Now, I've talked about this card before, Bonanza, because I said, guys, the Dragon Lures are going to be in there, which they were. Guys, this card's going to go up, right? And right now they're $39.40, going up to about $51.80 here. So they are bought out here and getting closer to buyout status. So if you guys are lagging a little bit on the Bonanza buyouts, look, Bonanza can lead to other cards being bought out, and I think Blaze is definitely one of those cards. I actually want to check out the regular version as well, because I talked about this secret rare at like $4, I think. Okay, they're still cheap. All right. Okay, good. Yeah, they're $6. Okay, you know what? This is, I'm because it went up, but like when I saw the QC go up, I'm like, maybe it'll go up even further. And to be fair, if you look at this graph over the last like 3 months, they were kind of 5s. I talked about this when it was like kind of lower towards the 4s. So not too bad. Not too bad here. Forbidden Droplet. Now, this is a card that I told people to get the OG version of a long time ago at $7. Rarity came out. I still think these would hold. I think I told them people to get them higher before Rarity. Maybe they were like 14, 12. And they ended up going down. I said, you know what? You can't always be right? Which I'm not always right. Look, I'm human. I make mistakes, right? But I still said this could go up over time. But yeah, it's a dud. And you know what? I'm still gonna call it a dud, even if even though these are higher. And let me kind of explain why. Yeah, if you got these when I told you at like 14, 12s, yeah, they're up. They're the same value going up to 20s. But they went down to like 7, 8 from your like 12, 13, 14s, right? Meaning if I made the call, if someone made the call at 7, 8, this is actually a big bonus, right? So I'm not going to give myself credit for telling people to get OG droplets, because I made the call correctly on the card rarity, not the timing. I was wrong about the timing. Because sometimes cards are good to pick up at say $5. You end up picking them up at like, let's say 10, and then the card goes to 20. Obviously, you doubled your money. You made $10. It's great, but you kind of wish, oh, I should have got them at 5, so that would have been smarter. That's the kind of thing that happened with droplets. But instead of the example I gave, it was, you know, different numbers. But right now, you've got a copy here at 11. 17s go up to $25, $30 for secret rare droplets. This card is still seeing a lot of play in the meta, and it keeps going up and down into the format. A lot of people are getting their droplets from Eria 1. You see a lot of those. In fact, I'll even click all versions. Like, you see the super rares here at 7s, right? There's more copies of this, by the way. When you click all versions, by the way, on a card, it doesn't like to show if it has like all the Bonanza prints, because we have a PCR, a PUR of droplet. But so like if you go droplet Yu-Gi-Oh, you'll literally see that too. It's gonna be mixed with other stuff. But look, there's the prismatic ultimate rare, 17 listings. There's the ulti didn't show up probably. I know this one showed up, but like the secret rare didn't show up, right? And these are like 6, 7, right? Yeah, about $7 here. So some people are like, yeah, I might as well get the OG at like 10, 11, 12, right? So I don't blame people. Droplet QCs are 43 going up to 56. Very cheap for a QC droplet if you want to grab yours. And then platinums are bought out at 10 going up to $20. I like plats, so I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, I don't understand why it's like this. I actually love how simple these older plats are. I really do, because the new plat kind of it's good in a way where I don't have to get QCs because I can spend way less. But at the same time, I'm getting bootleg QCs in a way, even though sometimes I can find that quarter century stamp like obnoxious. So I'd rather prefer platinum, aka bootleg, over the real thing. But I don't know. I like this rarity. You know, it sucks that people didn't like it, but it had to compete with new PCRs and PURs and with normal secrets. Yeah, I'm not shocked. Bonanza, just because people are going to tell me, oh, this went in, but Bonanza, this set's been going insane. The boxes went up, by the way, as well. Dark Magicians are still over 100. Dark Magicians 200. Blackluster still the same. Kai's still the same. Like, this is still about 100, right? Allure went up. I talked about this during my live stream at 35. I talked about it in my last market watch at 30 something. Now they're $60, as you see right over there. Chaos Emperor 70. Dark Magician Girl Dragon Knight's 100 plus. QC Thunder King is $70. And you got all this other stuff here. You know, the Red Eyes Dark Dragon here bought out, which sucks. I actually wanted that. I want to check the regular Thunder Kings, though, for the plats. These are $6 still. Probably going to go up because people want them for Edison. Gore's QC, 32 going up to 34. This card was like, what, $10, $11? So now it's a lot more. You got plats at like $3 though, so it's not too bad. Number 4 Stealth Kragen. So this card's going up because people are playing more water decks now that we have the water support. We have sharks, right? This card was dollars, and we talked about it as a penny stock. I'm pretty sure Fresh even talked about it. Probably $3 today for your secret rares. And going up here, could it go up to $5? Absolutely. But again, I think we need a ban list. So, but I don't, I just also think that a lot of players don't want to give the deck a chance. There's also that. To be perfectly honest, I don't think a lot of players want to give Sharks a chance, and that's what's also holding it back. My personal opinion. Super Starslayer Typhon here. Secret rares. These are going up. I don't know if you guys knew, but $20 going up to 28, going up to $40 here. So it's going up slowly here. You've got the OG Ultras here at 15, 16, going up to $20 here as well. So your Typhons are pretty low on listings. Then you have the QC, and these are 130, go up to 170. Look, I'm being honest here. 130 for this card is really good. This card used to hold 200 to 250, and people always expected to go 300, 400. Now they're a whole lot less. It's not high on listings. 13 listings ain't a lot for a QC. Age of Overlord as well. Yeah, a lot of these are already cracked open. So it's not like people are cracking this set still. So what I advise getting the QC, honestly, it's not bad. Staple card like this, absolutely not bad. Some Snake Eyes movement here. So Sinful Spoil secrets are $9, $10 for your secrets, which is pretty insane in my book. I mean, this card was like $1, $2, and then this crazy jump up. The normal Ultra never hit this price point after like 2-3 weeks. Which the Ultras are $10 as well, boys. Sorry, if you got your Ultras, good job. I actually want to check the QC as well. We checked the QC, believe it or not, I feel like in the live stream as well. And these were going up from 40s to 50s. And yeah, 40 all the way up to 58, 6 by me actually. Going up to $60. Guys, I need water during my market watches. There we go. So I actually love this card's artwork. It's just beautiful. Poplar. This card was like $1, right? $2, right? Yeah, $9, $10, $11 here. So the tins have more value than you thought, just in different places now with, I think, easier cards. Now, Poplar in general, you've got ultras here at probably like, yeah, you know, $6. You have QCs here at 45. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you here. I think QCs are really damn good right now. 45? 45 is way too cheap. I thought this card was banned at 45, not limited. Especially because it is a iconic card. Like, for example, we got a Cyber card, we got a Galaxy card. People are like, oh, they got Poplar now. That's what people are saying. They're naming cards Poplar. It's kind of like saying stuff has, it's like a Rhoda, right? That's how Poplar is. It literally coined a new term in Yu-Gi-Oh! And people don't realize it because it's happening in real time. People are like, oh, so it has like a Poplar effect, right? So this card's kind of iconic to the game, which is obviously Snake Eyes are, but just being called Poplar is pretty crazy. Snake Eyes, Oak here, Secrets. Now, you guys probably have this in bulk, guys. These are $4. Go fish it out. This is free value you probably have from your tins. Erias here. These are $5, $5.50 for your reprints. I want to see what the QC and the OG are, because I know the QC was bought out. We went over it, and we're going to go over it again because we're cool like that. Yeah, okay, that's weird. Age of Overlords are 6. You might as well just grab these. That's very odd. Yeah, I'd rather grab OGs. QCs are 143, 145. Am I shocked? No, not at all. I've talked about this card around 70s to 80s. I said this card could go up potentially. I talked about 60s, and now if you got it at 60, 70, good job. You definitely doubled your value that you spent on this card, which is always good. And then for the last card of the day, guys, if you have not liked that video, I'm actually going to throw up a few more cards because I want to look through the Fire Charmer here. So very quickly before we go on to the next card, guys, if you haven't hit that like button and commented, what are you doing? You know I love it. You know it helps me in the algo. You know I love reading your comments too. Tell me some cards to go over that I bought out, and I love you. $6 for your secrets today, by the way. $7. I actually did see this around 8 earlier. Yeah, and you could see the listings here. I actually want to refresh this. I want to like see fresh listings. Yeah, still 6s here. There's a lot of these on the market, so because people open up this a lot, but card had literally no business being $1. In fact, actually, if you see on the graph here, look, it's like cents before it had that little blimp where, you know, I talked about it. Let's go over Hida here because I want to look at what Hida is. Supers are low on listings, but 200 for your QCs. That's kind of surprising that some of the cards, like the Wynn and the Water, have QCs, and their originals have not gone down to Hida prices, even though Hida does not have a QC. Quite low for Hida, honestly. What about Lina here? Linas are 155, still very good, honestly. I mean, they've had this huge crash. Are they going to be Bonanza 4? Probably, but that's still pretty low. And then Asa here, $50. I just don't feel like you could lose a lot with Asa. I really don't think you could. It's too low. So, you know, it kind of is what it is here. And then, yeah, if you guys get these, I mean, what? They put a QC. Was the card going to drop like $10? It's probably not going to go down too much. So, in fact, Ignis, I actually want to see a little more of this set. Because I haven't clicked it in a while. Yeah, we've gone over the Ignister stuff. I know people did not like that mark. But, oh yeah, Link Haribo's bought out. We went over this in stream, actually. These are like $7 going up to 10 because I believe Malice, yeah, Malice could make this, so this is an option there against like evenly matched. You do have bulk supers though, so just keep that in mind. You don't have to get the secrets. You can get this for 10 cents and you're all good. So with that being said, guys, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe, and comment down below. Join our Discord. I appreciate it. Remember, we got a new PO box if you want to send me cards, packs to open, etc., etc. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.